Hello, guys. We are here, we're back, and we are watching Babygirl. It literally just came out on streaming. I have been waiting to react to this ever since I found out about this movie. For the only reason that that I was waiting so much for this was because of the main guy who plays in it. I have the biggest crush on Harris Dickinson. I think that's his name. He just reminds me of my first crush so much. He looks exactly like my first crush, and honestly, like I just try and watch all the movies with him. Um, you know, the most recent one I think I watched was Where the Crawdads Sing, where he played kind of a bad guy, but he's so good at playing bad guys. He's really good, which is why I think this movie he'll also kind of be a bad guy. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty positive that he's gonna turn out to be somehow bad. Um, but yeah, I'm just excited. It's a thriller. I love like psychological thrillers, especially if they kind of like sexually charged, which is this movie is gonna be very explicit. It looks like that's what I've heard. Not like I said, I think I watched the trailer and that's where I was like, okay, I'm definitely watching that. Um, Nicole Kidman, obviously, she's in her phase right now where she's like playing all these like in these movies with younger guys. Like she did one movie with Zac Efron, now this one. So I don't know if that's like the only roles that she can book at her age or like what's going on with that. But I am not mad at it. I'm not mad at it because this trope, I really love this trope, kind of like a older lady and younger guy. This is kind of one of my favorite tropes. But looks like this one is not gonna be like the usual thing that you kind of expect when you hear all older lady younger guy. Looks like it's gonna be like a little bit the opposite, if you know what I'm saying. But we'll see. We'll see. Like I said, I'm obsessed with Harris. I might even insert like a photo of my crush so you can see. I'm gonna insert it here. If he watches it, I hope he doesn't, but hopefully this video doesn't blow up. But doesn't he look exactly like him? Like, tell me I'm wrong. But like, that's why I'm like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. So if you're watching this on YouTube, you can go on my Patreon, and for only $5 a month, you can watch the full reaction without any edits or cuts. So for this movie, I'm expecting that I would have to cut quite a few scenes, specifically sex scenes, if you know there's like explicit scenes. So if you want to watch that, you can go on my Patreon and watch it like literally together with me as I'm reacting to it. So let's get into it.
Oh, I've been waiting for this. Oh boy, I've been waiting for this.
Oh, okay. I don't know if I'll be able to post this on YouTube already. Is that her husband? Or is that Harris? Because I think she has a husband. Antonia Banderas, I think, is in this one as well. Are we gonna see any nudity from Nicole?
Yep.
That looks like Antonio. Yeah. I'm like, he looks old. Right? That's Antonio Banderas. I mean, it looked like they had fun. You know? Yes, Antonio. Yeah, he's also in here. He looks good. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's 64. Oh, so we didn't see any nudity yet. Well, never mind. What are we doing? Please don't tell me she's gonna watch porn. Oh wow. It's really not that hard not to moan. Like it's not where you have to like force yourself to, close your mouth. And like you really okay. It's really not that hard. Is this Home Depot? What is this? I don't know the song, by the way.
Increasing e-commerce due to an increase in e-commerce and past shipping expectations.
Why do you keep wearing that apron? It's so weird. No. You
Are those two girls or a boy and a girl? Can't tell. With this young, with young people, you can never tell.
come here.
Oh, that's Harris.
Good girl. Good girl.
Is that why she like him? Cause he's like, oh, I want him to say this to me. It looks like she's into like men who like will boss her around. It's one of those things with like women who are very
Do it. We're not late.
like they're bosses.
Ray said, as more and more articles.
Okay, let me stop here. I was trying to talk and they're not letting me talk. It seems like the demographic for this would be women, obviously. This is not for men. And more specifically older women, maybe I would say maybe like 30 plus. I'm 33. But obviously older women who are probably around her age and but also younger as well, why not? Because it's this trope is very popular. What I was trying to say, when these kind of women, bossy women who are in charge, in positions in charge, they usually tend to like men who will boss them around. I am one of them. I am my own boss, you could say. So I am very bossy, but that means that I also like to be like, when it comes to my personal life, I like men who are very like dominant in bed. And so I think that's what kind of it showed us through that scene where she was doing that, you know what I'm saying?
Is now a good time for me to introduce the interns?
Now it's good.
Okay, it's their first day.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's like boss. And he's gonna be an intern. That's what I know.
Hi. Don't be nervous.
Oh, I already see him.
So happy to have you here.
Do you really think automation can provide a path to sustainability, or is that just something people say to make you like robots?
Okay, let's go. Mrs. Mathis is very busy today, so please go. Go, you out. It's her company. I am.
Oh, she's intrigued.
Hold on. Okay. Yes.
So like men who question her like authority, kind of, It looks like he questioned her authority,
Excellent day.
and she's like,
If that's what you want, but I think it was a very successful beginning.
guys, like he's already putting out the energy that I also like in men.
You always have cookies on you.
Yeah. Why do you want one?
I mean, oh guys, I can't. I can't.
Drink coffee after lunch. How many do you drink a day?
You see, like he's like kind of like almost like telling her like what to do. And a lot of times women in that position, nobody tells them what to do because they tell everybody what to do. So it's hard for them when somebody's like bossing them around. I mean, she could. You know?
I want to watch porn while you have sex with me.
What?
I want to.
Yeah, it seems like she's not getting a very specific thing from him, and she's not communicating with him about it, you know?
No, like this. Touch me.
What?
I prefer this. You touch me.
Not awkward at all.
He is.
Why?
He's making me feel like a villain.
Aw.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Seems like she wants a very specific thing. I can relate to this very much. Which is probably not a good thing. Interesting. Of course. Of course.
I don't like Christmas. Do you?
He's British, I think. His accent, I can tell he's trying to speak American.
Go.
Oh my god, he's so hot, you guys. I cannot.
On the list. You're on the, I got an email and I clicked on your name.
She's like, what?
Thanks for the light.
She's like, wait. Wait. Or maybe, honestly, the way she's looking at him, she wants to get close to him. You see? Look at her. She's like in her, like, she's like, oh yeah, now I'm ready to party. Oh, her husband is here as well. He's so much shorter. But she likes shorter guys. You know what I'm saying? He seems like he's a good dad. It looks like her assistant likes him as well.
That's the whole problem. Come here, please.
So he knows that something is not okay with them, looks like. He seems like a good dad, like he's trying to make it work, but she's not communicating with him. Oh no. And it begins. Yeah, I am very against adultery. What is this sound? I mean, hopefully he doesn't see you doing this. Because if he sees this, it is on. Oh my god. Ew. Please don't get... Can you imagine he's just watching her outside?
I'm sorry, Dad. It looks
Enough.
really. It
Go and
looks
get changed,
awful.
please, Isabel.
Why do you do that to yourself?
All right.
Fuck off.
Will you change too, baby?
Sure.
Seems like we have one girl, a rebel.
One of just the two of us while we're
Let's go.
waiting for her to change.
So there's like a lot of things going on. I have to process everything. That's why I'm not talking too much. Something is going on with those two. Maybe they're like in cahoots and they're trying to like get her.
Part of that mental program, by the way.
Well, Hazel thought it'd be good for you to take part.
Maybe she's trying to get rid of her by using him to seduce her.
You don't like this room?
No, no, no. I like the room. It's a nice room. It's very got a nice vibe. I think that's soundproof, which is good.
Hurry up.
Yeah, of course. Sorry.
Yeah, he's very brazen. Like he always plays these characters.
You think I don't like power?
No, I think you like to be told what to do.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean
You
to.
see, okay. I am kind of like him, but in a female form. I can read people very well just by talking to them and observing kind of how they talk. And it looks like he's very good at reading her and like he asks specific questions to get kind of the feel of her. It doesn't really matter what you even ask, to be honest with you. Sometimes it's just really, really easy to read people. And like he told her exactly who, like, what she needs and what she wants from her husband, you know? And she was like almost like surprised by it, that he noticed that, that's what she wants. Um, but yeah, let's see.
Sorry, that was inappropriate. That was incredibly inappropriate.
No, you know exactly what you're doing.
How many ping pong balls fit in the room? I was just working it out.
Whatever.
Just wait. Yeah, just wait a second. Wait.
I have to go.
Just wait. Just wait. Just close.
Oh my God, wait a second. I would literally. This is so hot. If somebody did this to me, I would literally probably jump on him. I mean, if I liked them, of course. What is he doing? Wow. I didn't expect this right now. What? Already?
It's okay. It's okay.
He's acting very much like,
Great. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
very much like the guy he was in Where the Crawdads Sing. Very similar personality. But a lot of times these kind of personalities, guys, are usually narcissists. And so you have to be very careful because usually they are narcissists. They're very like confident. They kind of, I'm not afraid to like do certain things. Yeah, so he could be narcissist, unfortunately. But I am attracted to that. Specifically like being very like confident.
Because a respectful workplace is an efficient work.
I would not be able to like be around him at all.
The most effective and efficient way to address it is to report it immediately.
And they're talking about harassment. I feel like it's gonna be part of this. He's gonna like threaten her.
I can ask, you know what I mean? So it just
Are you done?
with
Do you understand your behavior is totally out of line?
is it?
Oh my God, I cannot.
Supposed to meet weekly. I didn't make the rules on that, you know?
Okay, sure. I'll think about it.
Okay.
Kid.
Okay. Okay. Oh my God.
Don't you have to be at work? Okay, let's do this thing again. this thing with the gun. It's almost like a.
I definitely feel like every scene is doing very like is serving specific purpose. It's almost like every single scene you have to be very like observant. Sometimes some movies like certain scenes are for no reason. But this movie is very smart so far. At least I feel like it is.
Weight of the top. Got you. You know what? Let me tell you this. Write a proposal for me.
Of course,
Sorry, it's all right. I know you don't, but just put it in an email.
An email.
And we'll figure it out.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, guys, I'm not even old, and I would probably be in the same. He's like very charismatic, which narcissists usually are.
Did you order? I didn't order.
Did you order this?
No, I did not. I'll get him to take it away.
No,
Don't drink that. Don't drink that.
What's happening? Did he order that for her? Why is he looking at her like that?
I'm impressed. That was kind of extraordinary.
Okay, so they're playing some kind of twisted game that I am not like aware of.
thank you.
So it sounds like he's gonna tell her what to do.
This is the one night that, you know, I need you by my side.
Sorry.
Baby.
It was wonderful, everyone.
No, I don't like.
Absolutely loved it.
That sucks. Yeah, she's not very likable so far. I'm sorry. And where is she going exactly? She gonna meet with Harrison? I don't even know his name. How did she know that was gonna be there, or that he was gonna leave a note? It almost seems like they're not showing certain moments with them to us. Like they're not showing everything. You know? Hello? Are we gonna have sex now? This is so messed up. I really don't like adultery. But also it's hard. Obviously, I've never been in like a very long relationship.
Oh, you're here.
What is he wearing? He's so nonchalant. Oh, you're here. Cool. It's like, hey, just pass by.
We need to have a conversation about this. It's what you're doing is wrong.
No, what you're doing is wrong.
Here is unacceptable.
What
That's all I
behavior?
have to say. That's the only reason I'm here, to stop this and your wild behavior.
No, this is
What are you talking about?
exactly like she.
What am I talking about?
You could have had this conversation in the office.
On your knees now.
I'm... No!
I don't know how to. I'm just. Is that what you want? I don't know. Is that. Be honest.
Yes, that's what she wants.
I don't know. You're very young. I don't want to hurt you.
Hurt me?
I think it will be the other way around.
I think I have power over you because
Yeah.
I could make one call and you lose everything.
Exactly. And I would just leave after that, after he said that. Yeah, it seems like he's very into like controlling things as well. Or at least that's what it seems like. like a Dom, like 50 Shades of Grey vibes. Maybe he just wants a dog. You know? Maybe he just should just get a dog. It seems like, yeah, you see? He just wants a dog. I love the shake in the camera. You see how it's like shaking? It seems like they're holding it. That's so cool. I like that. What is she doing? What's happening? Yeah, it's some weird fetish. What is he doing? Is he just massaging her butt?
No. No, 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 no.
There could be a lot of things going on if you don't show us. Hi, how are you guys doing? Oh my gosh.
Excited about it. We could next year is expected that our numbers.
This music. Is this the... Oh my god. Yeah, it's definitely like just not getting it from her husband. Like certain fetishes, certain desires.
Why'd you clean that up?
Yeah, so it's like Dom, submissive kind of relationship. And obviously I don't understand because I'm not like one of those people, but I do find it attractive, like sometimes when men tell me what to do, but not to a point where how they are.
I think she's a great girl. Good for her.
Yes. And she doesn't like Mary. Or like she doesn't love Mary, she loves somebody else. I feel like there's like a parallel between these two relationships. So yeah, I think there's definitely a parallel here. So her daughter says that she loves Ophelia, but she's just with Mary, just, you know, because like she just thinks, oh, like it's just one of those things. And that's how Rami feels about her husband. She's like kind of you know, like I'm just with him, like, but it's not getting me what I want, but you know, whatever. And Samuel is this, you know, oh my god, like she's like obsessed with him. She's just like feels so strongly about him. And so I feel like that's kind of a parallel here. And even Rami saying to her husband, oh my god, she never helped me, like this girl is so good for her. And that's how her husband is for her. Like he's in, like he is good for her. She just needs to like realize that and start like trying to communicate with him and stuff like that, you know. So I think that's definitely like a parallel. And then at the end of the movie, her daughter says, you know, Mary forgave me. And the same thing is happening at the end of the movie with her husband. Her husband is forgiving her. So it's definitely a parallel how, you know, somebody is good for you and, you know, does things for you, and you maybe you just like kind of, oh, it's just so stable, it's so predictable. But at the end of the day, you know, those toxic relationships, they might be exciting in the beginning, but at the end of the day, they're not going to bring you real happiness, you know. Well, that's nice. Very supporting mother. How old are they? She seemed like they're like 16.
Yeah?
Is he in here? Oh my god.
Fighter first, like a professional fighter, and then he became like private security for VIPs and political leaders, things like that. Yeah, he did that for a while, worked for some pretty...
What is he doing in here? Oh my god.
He retrained, became a philosophy teacher up in Illinois, so I used to go visit him quite a lot. But
Yeah, I mean, that's where you got yourself into, girl. He's cray cray. He's gonna keep testing you with these games.
Come hiking with us.
no, that's okay.
We're gonna go
I'll leave you guys to. No, that's
Come
okay.
on, no, you're gonna love the
Okay.
property.
It's fun.
Oh no! Oh my god! No!
Please tell. Oh my god. What is this? Why? What family would be like, oh, you know what? Come with us.
Don't ever show up at my house like that again. I mean, I'm not gonna fire you, but we have to keep it professional.
What the fuck does that mean?
I'm just trying to take care of you here.
You're taking care of me?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I would kill him.
Damn! Questions beforehand. Orange is just a little too weird.
The music is definitely very unique. I like it. It's like a lot of like, it's all very sexual, but also like very like kind of, what's the word? Like scary, you know?
You can't do that. They could fire me.
It's for the best. For both of us.
What? What? Come on! Wait! Wait!
I mean, that's what happens when you do shit like this. I don't know what she was thinking. What's gonna happen? Yeah, now she's gonna be stressed and not like be even grumpier.
I've never had an orgasm with you.
What?
Don't fucking touch me.
Are you for real right now?
I can't come with you.
His reaction is so weird. I would be freaking out. Like if I was him. It looks like they've been married for like at least 20 years. And when somebody tells you something like this, I would be shocked. I would be just like, what? Like, I would be just... That's crazy. I mean, I thought it was bad. Like, I didn't think it was that bad, honestly. Because when they showed us the first scene, like, it seemed like she was having fun. So it looks like she was, like, pretending that she was having orgasms and never telling him. That's crazy. I'm gonna talk more about that at the end. Watch until the end. Because I have a lot to say about that. He's handled it very well. Considering everything.
I want to be protective. I don't want to hurt you.
You keep saying that, but I'm okay.
Yeah,
I
he's
think you're the
fine.
one that's hurting.
Yeah, like it's...
Like, I don't know, starting with, I tell you what to do and you do it.
Okay.
This is what I'm talking
No,
about.
I'm sorry.
No,
I'm so sorry. No, no. And if I don't?
Then I'll go talk to someone.
No, don't do that.
Yeah, that's... Well, then that's not very consensual. Now he's threatening her. Like, if you don't do it, then I'll have to go and talk to somebody.
Comfortable at all. I think you should sit there. Sit on the table, on the edge, right there.
He's like, what the fuck did I get myself into?
What do you want me to say?
I will do.
I will do.
Whatever you tell me to do.
Whatever you tell me. Today. I will do whatever you tell me to do.
Say it again.
I'll do whatever you tell me to do.
Good.
I'd kill him.
Right. Calm down.
Yeah, she's freaking out. Because now it's like, it is not consensual anymore because obviously if she doesn't do what he tells her to do, he's gonna ruin her whole, like everything. Her marriage probably, her job.
Yeah, I'll take my dress off.
This is honestly so funny to me, you know? It's no fun for her anymore. It seems like, you know? Cuz in the beginning when they had the hotel thing, like that was fun for her. But now it's like okay.
You're so beautiful.
No, I'm not.
You are.
No.
She is. Her body is amazing. Yeah, it seems like she has a lot of body, I don't know, body issues. This reminds me of a dancing scene of Matt Smith in the, what is it called? The vampire movie. He was doing like a dance scene. It reminds me of that. Very similar. I call it psychopath dance. Are those real tattoos? I don't think those are his real tattoos. They look very like bulky, you know? I hope they're not real. They're horrible. This is such a weird relationship. Wow. How does her husband feel about all this in real life? She's married. Oh, look. Maybe now he wants a cat. You know? Just a kitty cat. Oh my god. She's so pretty, you guys.
Can you hold me?
Oh. That's a crazy transition. I'm just, at this point, I think somebody's gonna die at the end. I thought that was my headphones. Let me guess. He's gonna be here as well?
I don't want you seeing other women. I don't want you. Why?
Hey! Everything okay?
Yeah. I was just seeing if I could help with anything.
Yes.
Oh my god. I think she saw just enough.
Anything?
No, I'm good.
I'll kill him.
Just stop. Just stop it.
Sorry, I guess I just hadn't thought about it in that way before.
It's all good. I just want to protect you, that's all.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So he threatened her and now she's doing this. I would not be messing like that with him. I don't know what the fuck she's doing, guys. She cray. She doesn't... They're both crazy. But like for her, it's more risky.
Work late.
We met out for a drink.
Because she can lose everything.
Wait up.
Are we going to a nightclub?
She can sleep in. I'll wake her up.
Do you guys love nightclubs?
We can.
Yeah, we haven't had a sexy nightclub scene yet. You know? Oh my god, this song is the vibe, you guys. Probably won't be able. I'm probably just sitting here like this, and nobody's gonna even see it. Is that him? That's that. Yep. This is so hot to me, you guys. I love this kind of vibe. This is how I would love to meet my husband. I'm serious. Like, I'm not joking. Honestly, I would do this in a nightclub. Because nobody's watching you in a nightclub. And yes! I love this. Nicole Kidman had a lot of fun filming this, probably. I would have loved this so much more if she didn't have a husband. Like, if it was just a movie about a woman.
Birds, they lay eggs in other birds' nests.
What? About expanding her sexuality and, like, you know, living her life. Yeah, it's like a double life. Like, he's probably just having a regular relationship with her, with the other girl, and with her, he's doing crazy shit. Oh my god.
You're still up. Are you okay? Yes. Are you okay?
Yeah, I think she knows that she's cheating. And she's crying because she knows, you know. Kids are very smart. I don't know how old she is, but, like, she's not a kid, but, like, you know what I'm saying?
But you're not into it. I know.
Into what
I just
exactly,
want to be
Romy?
normal. I want to be.
Hey, come on.
You. Until I met this.
Okay. She's telling him. That's good.
Who did you mean?
'Cause...
No. It was just a man. It's just.
Tell him the truth. Why are you lying about this?
How many times?
Just once.
Are you in love with him?
No.
She's still lying.
Romy, you know there is no excuse for this. No, your mom, no, your childhood. You just fucking lied to me, to us, you know.
To me.
You know, all of these things just make me sick. I want you. I want you out of this house. Out! Now! Fuck that!
That's pretty much how I would react as well. I despise cheating. And she definitely, I would understand, or I guess I'd understand more if she communicated with him. It looks like they just don't communicate at all, or like she doesn't communicate her wants and desires with him at all. And you know, it's definitely not about, like he said, it's not about those fantasies. It's about the fact that she, first of all, lied, and second of all, didn't communicate about all of these issues that she was having with him, like, for 20 years, you know? What the fuck? Oh my god.
You have to leave.
Help me out then.
Okay, now we're having a pool scene. We're having all kinds of cliche sex scenes. Oh, this is so pretty. Oh, I love that.
Did I mess with your head?
I think we're okay. We're even.
But it's not okay what I've done.
Who's in the back? Oh my god, is that her husband? Oh my god.
No, leave me alone with him a second. No, just
Calm down.
5
You need to-
minutes.
What the hell is happening? Okay. All right. Somebody's gonna die. Let's just calm down. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be sitting with him, that's for sure. I would just probably leave. But we need drama. We need more drama here, so.
No, sit down. Sit down, please.
He shouldn't be there. Like, this is between you and her. He's just like a random person. He shouldn't be there. Is he gonna have a heart attack? Oh my god.
You okay?
Oh,
Guys.
shit.
No.
No, you.
Oh my god, no. Guys, I really don't want to see this.
Why don't you come over next week for drinks? I've got the house to myself. We can talk about it.
Huh?
Why don't you fuck off, Sebastian? I'm not afraid of you. Whatever the fuck you're capable of.
Oh my goodness. Is that the end? Helena raging. Alright, that the ending with the dog growling like eating somebody. Yeah, I enjoyed this movie a lot. This is definitely very like psychological thriller, just like I thought it would be. I definitely thought that it was gonna be like more of, you know, the guy going and actually like doing something crazy, like maybe killing somebody or doing, you know, something like that. But it was actually more about her sexuality. I think it's literally about just being just communication with your partner. It seems like obviously in the end we see that he forgave her, and you know, she told him what she likes. Obviously we see that he's doing exactly what Harrison or Samuel was doing in the hotel room. Exact same thing. He's closing her eyes and she, I guess, imagining Samuel or somebody else doing that to her, which in sometimes, I guess, in marriage you get to a point where you do fantasize about other people, and that's okay. But the whole thing about her just not experiencing orgasm ever with him, that was actually so crazy to me, because believe it or not, a lot of women a lot of women probably can relate to this. Would never be me, let me just tell you that. But I actually had a friend who also never experienced orgasm with her husband. They weren't married for the same amount, not as long, obviously, but when she told me, I was like, what? Because I would never even marry somebody who cannot do that. But that's me. And if you, for example, maybe they married very young, maybe he was her first thing, and then they just married, and then I guess at that point you would just think, oh, maybe that's how it is. But then when you get older, obviously realize that she's not getting all the benefits from him. So yeah, I definitely think this movie is about, having certain sexual fantasies. I think most people obviously have certain fantasies, but some of us have more extreme fantasies, I guess you would say, that some people, if you tell them, what your fantasies are, they will be like, why is, like, where is this coming from, like, is this from your childhood, blah blah blah. I honestly do not believe that these fantasies have to deal with anything with, like, experiencing certain things in the childhood or whatever. I just think some people, depending on what they experience in life, have certain things that they fantasize about. I just don't think it has to deal with anything about, like, your childhood. But that's just me. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me know if I'm wrong, if you think I'm wrong. And like she was saying, it is very specific. It has to be like a very specific thing. Something has to be at stake. Something has to be like a risky behavior, like you're like risking something while doing it. And obviously with her husband, looks like he's very stable man. Obviously she is like very busy. You can see that she's not there for her husband, and he wants her to be there, and he wants to talk to her and stuff, but she just doesn't seem like she just communicates with him. And I feel like a lot of times, for example, I also have very specific fantasies, very similar to what her fantasies. Like I said, that's why I can relate. And a lot of times, if you just talk to your partner, I promise you, they would probably understand and will try to work with you, I guess you could say, to help you to get to that point where it's like, yes, you're also being satisfied in the way that you want. But I feel like a lot of women might think, oh my god, like if I tell him, he's gonna like freak out, he's gonna leave me, he's gonna think I'm this like monster, like something is wrong with me. And I think that's the whole scene with him saying, oh, like, this is not about your childhood, this is not about any of that, it's just about you, the fact that you lied, that you didn't want to talk to me about this. And instead of talking to your husband, she went to some guy that she saw on the street and saying, good girl. And she was like, oh, you know what, actually he might be into the same thing. Like I said, I enjoy these kind of movies that are very exploring sexuality. It's like I said, if she wasn't married and she maybe just got a divorce, something like that, and she was like exploring her sexuality, then I would understand. I would even understand if they gotten a divorce, she went through this whole situation with this guy, and then they got back together with her husband. I would totally get that. But the fact that she was actually like cheating on her husband is probably the what I didn't like, and like I couldn't enjoy it as much as I wanted to. But yeah, I think I'm not married, but I feel like a lot of married women feel this way sometimes when you just want something exciting, and you feel like your husband just cannot give it to you anymore because it's the same old thing kind of deal. But I feel a lot of times you gotta make new things happen yourself, and you have to talk to your partner and be like, hey, like, you know, I'm maybe not getting something, or let's change things up a little bit, or whatever it is, because it's all about the just getting so used to something that it's no longer exciting, you know? And that's what was exciting for her with this guy, that he was telling her things that her husband obviously is not into, like she was, or her husband wasn't into it like she thought. Like she never told him, so she didn't know that he was into that she was into it. But she tried to like kind of I remember when she like closed her like face, like she covered her face with the pillow, and she was trying to maybe like show him what she wants, and he was like, oh, like I can't do that, like I'm not into that. And yeah, that could be a thing. Like you can tell your partner, hey, like I want to do this, and they'll be like, oh, like I'm super not into that. Like maybe for example, if you're into somebody like beating you or something like that, I don't know, like there's some very very extreme kinks, and so, and your partner might be having like, maybe his father was beating his mom, and he's just not like that doesn't excite him, like that just brings bad memories to him, for example. And of course he would not want to do that as well, you know. But if you tell your partner and they're like, hey, I will try, let's try it, let's figure this out, let's, you know, have a safe word or something like that. I feel like it's all about communication at this point, and that's what I got from this movie, that you just have to communicate with your partner and not, you know, assume that, oh, like they're not gonna be into it, or oh, they're not gonna understand, or whatever. But yeah, at the end, the scene that they showed with the dog and Samuel, it almost seemed like it was all in her head, you know, like it didn't actually happen. Like that could be also another thing, that, you know, maybe it didn't that whole thing with Samuel, maybe that was just her fantasy and not actually happening like in real life. And maybe she was just like fantasizing about that guy and doing all those things in her fantasies. But that scene with her, like the other guy, I don't know, I don't think he was her boss, I think he was just like her co-worker, or like on the same level, I don't know. But he was like, oh, like that guy, he went to Tokyo, so it seemed like he was actually there, and he was actually an intern for her and all that. But just the way they showed that the ending, where he was like playing with the dog and she was like, you know, they were doing that with her husband, it was just the way they showed that, it seemed like it could have been all in her head. But that's what I gotten from this very entertaining movie, I feel like, for me. A lot of like, you have to kind of figure out what everything means. Like there's a bunch of things with her daughter, obviously, also kind of parallels, that she, you know, loved another girl, Ophelia or something like that, and then was together with Mary. But yeah, she, like, obviously we could see in the beginning that this girl, she was like acting out, being rebellious, asking, why are you doing all this? And then at the end we see that she's the one who's actually like trying to get her mom to come back. And it's just very interesting how it's like she felt bad for her, and only when her mom actually like seemed like she was going through something terrible, her daughter was like, oh, like maybe even like finally seeing her as a human being and not just like a mom, you know. And that was very interesting to me. But yeah, what can I say? Nicole Kidman was amazing. Harrison, I mean, what can I say? Like, he's just hot. Like, he can play these kind of characters so well, and it's so terrifying. But like, if you watch his interviews, he's like such a nice guy. And I think in one of his interviews he did say that he enjoys these kind of dark characters, but damn, like, he's just so good at playing it sometimes that you're like, maybe that's how he really is in his, like, deep inside, you know. But he's just very good. Like, he's like, they definitely found like a eye candy, and he's, like I said, very charismatic, very, like, you know, just can talk to just anybody, everybody likes him. And those kind of people are usually the ones who are narcissists. So definitely a lot of like narcissistic tendencies from him. I don't know how he ended up in Tokyo. Like, did she send him there, like that guy was saying, or how did that happen? And that girl obviously got a promotion, so literally she had to like force her, like, be like, hey, like, I just want to talk about my promotion, can we just, like, I don't want you, which I thought, like I said in the beginning of the movie, that she would be like trying to get rid of her, but I guess she kind of admired her and, you know, just wanted to freaking promotion. Can a girl get a promotion in this place? That's pretty much all the thoughts that I have for you guys. Hope you enjoyed this reaction. If you did, please leave a like. And if I missed something, or if you got something else from this movie, leave a comment. Be respectful. If I didn't get something or like miss something, don't be like, oh my god, you know. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Yo, if you wanna see uncut, unedited versions of my videos, go to my Patreon. The link's somewhere in the description. Also check out my other channel where I play games. And also check out the video that's on the screen right now. Bye bye.